Pienaars Poort is a north-south running poort through the local mountains northwest of Toesrivier, which run along the east-west axis. It's slightly longer than the average poort at 5.8 kilometers, but so typical of a poort only has a small altitude variance of 97 meters. The poort is beautifully remote, despite it being only 20 kilometers west of the busy N1 highway. You're highly unlikely to see another vehicle on this road, which will provide a sense of solitude and isolation. The surface is very stony and rough, and we don't recommend this road for low clearance cars, but a 4x4 is not necessary. The approach from the north is over a wide flat Karoo plain. As the poort is neared, a transverse ridge of mountains appear to completely block the way ahead, but there is a gap all the way through, which is of course Pienaars Poort. These east-west running mountains are unnamed and vary between 1007 and 1189 meters in height. Near the northern side of the poort, on the right-hand side of the road, is the entrance to the Ibadi Game Lodge, marked by a tall game fence and an attractive stone entrance wall and gate. Driving the poort from north to south means you'll be gradually ascending. The gradients are very gentle at around 1 in 30, and the first bend is a left-hand initiated S-bend, which occurs at the 0.6 kilometer point. Once through this first bend, the heading settles down into the south-southwest, but there are many minor bends in the road with constant changes in direction. There are several farm gates along the poort, but these are usually open. Also note that there are signs warning motorists that the poort is monitored by CCTV cameras, no doubt in an attempt at reducing stock theft and improving farm security. The road surface is rough, and this is evident by a fair amount of bumpiness in our video footage. The road is peppered with small rocks and stones, making for a loose surface, and anyone trying to drive too fast will probably spin out. We recommend tire deflation to between 1.4 and 1.2 bar. This will provide a more comfortable ride and greatly improve traction. The speed limit in the poort is 30 kilometers per hour. The geology is fascinating in the poort, with good examples of sedimentary rocks as well as cape-fold mountains on both sides of the road. Inside the poort, it feels like you're 1,000 kilometers from civilization. There aren't many places to stop, but since you'll be highly unlikely to see another vehicle, stopping anywhere shouldn't present any problems. At the 2.5 kilometer mark, there's a sharp bend to the right, which alters the heading into the southwest. Here the poort widens considerably and another gravel road intersects from the left. At the 3.5 kilometer mark, there's a minor intersection at a gate which offers some basic farm-style camping in a side ravine known as Pienaars Poort. The road bends sharply to the left here through a dip and settles down into the south. The mountains begin closing in again, offering interesting views, and a taller peak with a different shape to the rest can be seen slightly to the left and ahead. At the 4.3 kilometer point, there's another sharp right-hand bend of 50 degrees, which is followed immediately by another left-hander. At this point, the walls of the poort open up rapidly, revealing the road heading away over the plains towards Toesrivier. The last bend is a slow and gentle right-hander, followed by a short sharp rise, and suddenly you're back in the open Karoo veld. From here to the end, the road is virtually straight. In the distance, a tall ridge of mountains blocks the view. This is the Voetpadsberg with an altitude of 1,325 meters. Within a few hundred meters, the OP6121 intersects with the bigger P1457 at a level area with the odd name of Bruidegomhoogte, which translates into Bridegroom Heights. Turn right here to go to Toesrivier, where most amenities and fuel is available.